Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Got a good old treat for you this morning.
Like old times.
It is. All right, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We're going to go ahead and kick this conversation off with something that King and I was talking about this morning, which I thought was spot on. And I just felt like, more business owners need to hear the conversation. So the conversation started off with, 6 months of the year has already passed. And most people believe that we have 6 months left in the year. And while from a calendar perspective, that might be accurate, from a business perspective, that is so far from the truth. And the reason being is you got November and December. That's holidays. That's vacation. And the other element to that is school is starting next month, right? So then you got everybody ready for back to school. So when you really think about it from a business owner perspective, outside of September and October, everything else is filled with other things going on.
Right.
And one of the things that King and I were saying was, back when he first started his business, he was using PayPal a lot, and he relied on those PayPal, bridge loans, if you will, to kind of carry him through the rest of the year. And I just thought that was so profound because, as many of you all know, I've been talking about the whole Stripe thing, right? Set up your accounts, rotate the $1,000 between the companies. Because if you do that from January to June, then you put yourself in position to go get funding without using any social security number at all. And that funding can actually bridge you through the rest of the year because we got everything going on.
A lot of time people are not thinking about how to find access through their work ethics, if that makes sense, right? Mm-hmm. Is that these loans that we're talking about, a lot of time people are always asking, like, I need some money. And they don't bring anything to the table. But these loans that you and I have been talking about, these are funds, capital funding that's granted to us based upon our ability to earn. And that's the part that a lot of these companies are missing is, and I'm going to say this till I die, it's proof of concept. Does your idea work and is it profitable? And once you could do that enough times on repeat, then you all of a sudden have access to certain things. And what you do with that access to that capital is going to make a difference in how long your business lasts. Because what I did is I didn't blow the money. I reinvested the money in my business to expand or get better equipment than I had, and also left some working capital for the slow months. And therefore, they continue to give me, capital loans. I paid it off through a percentage. And once it's paid off, they say, hey, you need another one? And I only took out the loan during that time of the year. That was the key for me. I only took out the loan during that time of the year when I needed it. The only time. The rest of it is hustle mode.
Set yourself up right. Grind January through June. You're going to be singing the same old song. What I'm going to do for 2025. What I'm going to do for next year.
I tell you what, once you get this money, there's 5 places your money should go. Number 1 at the top of the list is structuring your business. You should have money dedicated to ensuring that your structural integrity of your business is correct. That's number 1. Number 2, branding. Now, let me clarify that for some of y'all. I didn't say get a logo. I said branding. Most of y'all get a logo and you think you branded. Branding is way bigger than that. And if you don't understand what the full magnitude of branding is, you should probably have a branding consultant that educates you, and you should spend money doing that on the educational side. Number 3, marketing. You should have some of your money dedicated to marketing. How else will you get opportunities other than word of mouth, which most of y'all relying on, right? Number 4, operational expenses. You should have money dedicated to making sure your business can run and function and survive. And number 5, financial management. Your bookkeeping, your taxes, all of that. Those are the 5 places you should be spending your money before you think about spending it anywhere else. If you don't have dedicated towards your structure, now watch this. Structures also require maintenance. You may want to see if your business has grown or shifted, and that the person who helped you structure can make sure you're still in the right structure, because you may have started off in one structure, but you may need to be in another structure. So you need to stay in tune with that person, right? Don't ever throw away your architect's phone number. Don't ever throw away your contractor's phone number. I don't care how old your house is, because they're the originators that help build it, right? We're going to talk about 2 things, advertisement and promotion, right? Advertisement is consistent and long-term. Promotion is for short-term gain. That's just the way it is. Operation, day-to-day. Are you getting the best money for your product or your resources that you're using, right? What is the overhead expense on that? Can you get it cheaper? Can you buy in bulk? That's operational side. How many people I need to have working with me? How much do I pay them? All of that operational side, you got to have money. The financial management, most people, I'm going to be real with y'all, are not good with math. So if you're not the best with math, what would make you think that you're handling your business finances correct? Because it starts off with simple math and it moves to elevated math. And you may need a professional like Dewayne does to help you understand your financial growth as you go on, bookkeeping, taxes, somebody to monitor that, because it's hard to be in all 5 of these places at one time.
What we're trying to do is show you ways where you can actually exchange money between the companies that you open. Just bounce money back and forth. There are places like, out there like Stripe credit card processing company. Even if you want to go through PayPal, there are companies out there that will allow you to extract funds from the business. That way you can use that money to, like he said, invest back in your business. These are the things that you need to do. Stop going to a bank saying that, hey, can I get a startup loan? There is no such thing. Stop believing the hype, yo. There is no such thing as a startup loan. They market it as a startup loan, but there is no such thing. The bank only cares about one thing, your ability to repay back the loan. I really think, so King does website assessments. If you already have a website, let King take a look at it. Because I think a lot of times people have great ideas, great visions. And if we're not careful, watch this. Most of us choose the color of our company or the color of our brand based on our favorite color, not what the audience is looking for. And color matters, words matter, etc., etc. If I tell you right now, look, if you make an investment in your business, you won't see a return until 6 months. 90% of the people would feel that 6 months is too long.
Yeah.
But my argument to that would be, we're already in July. Did it seem long from January to July?
The thing is, you got to look at it like a child, like a newborn baby, right? I don't care if it's destined to be the ruler of the world. There's a time period of development that has to transpire that you have no control over. You got to give things time to manifest. Greatness takes time. There's no shortcuts. And the thing is, you're gonna. Here's the thing, right? When I was in the military, you have an obstacle course, and some of the obstacles are designed to make you challenge your fears. Let me give you an example. One. There was one which was like a tower, right? If you took a dining room table and stacked them 4 high, you're gonna have to figure out how to climb to the top. So there's this actual tower that's built, which is just levels. So you gotta get boosted up to the first one and pull yourself up, right? Now watch this. You pull yourself up to the first level and then you help your buddies get up there with you.
Yeah.
Now the first level is not that scary. When it gets scarier, it's when you get to the third level. You know why? Because you start thinking about, if I fell down from the first level, I'm all right. If I fell down from the second level, I might twist my ankle a little bit. Third level, I might get really injured. Fourth level, I might die. So the higher up you went, you can actually end up with more fear. But the beautiful thing is, if you had the right mindset, I climbed up the first level and I'm going to treat the second level like I treated the first level. When you're consistent, that's where your motivation comes from. And that's where fear is out the window when you look at the consistency in which you handle things.
So as a business owner, if you know that you can't talk to somebody and they automatically buy every day, it's going to take them 1 week, 2 weeks, 2 months to come back. Are you not talking to new people every day? If you're not talking to new people every day, you're losing. You're making it harder for your business to succeed.
Facts.
And that's just the reality. You stay in that space of being mentally tired, the easier it is for you to quit.
It's better that you take small baby steps in the right direction than a bunch of quick, cheap steps in the wrong direction.
Katrina, this is for you and everybody else. Don't find a reason not to. Ooh, boy, that was good. Well, I'm going to write a whole blog on this. I swear on my life. How many of us have found a reason not to invest in our business? Come on, let's be honest. Thank you for being honest. Thank y'all. We will find a reason not to. Don't get me wrong, y'all. So King, every time I see my invoice come from King on my SEO, in my brain, I know it works. In my soul, I know it works. But let me show y'all what King did. Bills over everything. Let me show y'all what King did by trusting the process, y'all. Let me show y'all something. Y'all have seen my wedding venue website, but so the other day, just letting King do his thing. Just let King do his thing. Don't rush him. Let him take his time. Well, the other day he said, you know, this is how you know he's doing something slick. He said, you took a look at your website. Whenever he calls and said you took a look at your website, that lets me know he didn't update the website, right? Yo, tell me this don't look great. Tell me this don't make you want to be like, bruh, what is this wedding venue at, right? Look how clear those chairs look. It's an amazing picture. So then I start to scroll down. I said, okay, hold on. This is an actual picture from an event. This ain't no still photo. This is a picture from the event. This ain't no still photo. So then you test it because you have other people look at it and they be like, man, your website is different. Now, I'm saying all this to say he's the only guy that builds our websites. But from an SEO perspective, he also is forced to look at the website every time he does see SEO. And what that does is whenever you have somebody that you pay to do your SEO, yes, I'm paying him on a monthly basis to do SEO, but look what else comes with that. Because he's passionate about what he does, he takes a look at my website. And any changes that need to be made, he makes them.
Yeah, because SEO is bigger than that. Like, I'm
just saying, like,
I don't know if I told you this.
Y'all. No, you didn't.
This is how many listings you're on now.
Hold on. Let me see. Whoa.
65 listings. You started off on 2 or 3. Now I got you on 65 listings. You're listed with Amazon, Alexa. You're listed with American Express, Apple, Around Me, Better Business Bureau, Bing, Brave, all the major heavy hitters. You're even listed with Instacart. Normally, you would have to go to every one of these websites and get connected, but you're connected to them.
You know what's interesting, man? The website, the traffic has increased, I noticed, on the website. The traffic has increased.
Yeah,
I definitely noticed that. We're getting more people that are asking for consultations and stuff like that. So I can definitely see the benefit of it. And to be honest with you, we're listening like on the Wedding Wire and the Knot and stuff like that. But in my opinion, and this is just me and my wife's opinion, we believe we have gotten more foot traffic from our organic, from our website, just from the things that we're doing, not necessarily the Wedding Wire or the Knot. Believe it or not. Damn, bro, that's good, man.
So like one company, I got their Facebook, their Instagram, and their LinkedIn. So I got all of them inside my system. So I can post to all of their platforms. So all part of that marketing stuff. And then today is, matter of fact, let me tell you what today is. Actually, the focus is I have a day dedicated to my SEO management. Today is Magnolia Springs. So I'm going to be spending time looking at Magnolia Springs. What I'm doing, you just pointed out what people don't know about SEO. It's a complex beast, right? So I can go in there and make changes that are necessary that ties into SEO. Because a lot of time what people think SEO is just keywords only. That's only a piece of it, right? Matter of fact, let me cover this real quick for those that don't know. So here's a simple breakdown of what SEO is. Number 1, it's keyword research. So it's finding the words that match your industry and the trends that are currently going on. That's one thing. Number 2, you got on-page SEO, right? Which means that we have to look at watch this, something as simple as when you created your website, did you choose header? Did you choose paragraph? Did you choose header 2, header 3? So headers versus actual text, that makes a difference on your page. So little things like that. How much text versus imagery you got on your page. That makes a difference. What kind of links do you have when you click on a button? That all makes a difference. And then you got technical SEO, right? Which is the alt text, the meta descriptions, the structured data, all of the other stuff. Then you got content creation and high quality content that uses the keywords that you've actually discovered in the list you've made. How good your pictures look. What is the resolution? What is the size? All of that good old stuff. Then you got link building, which is all the relationships that your website has with other websites, right? Basically, your friends. Are they referencing you? Are you referencing them? And you build that. Then you have monitoring and reporting. That's where we're kind of looking at the data, looking at the information, looking at the traffic and analytics. And then you got local SEO. That's where you get listed and you get to see the heat maps of where you're ranking at on the Google, and all this is done organically. So together, what we talk about there is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least 7 different areas we have to look at for complete SEO management. So It's a full-time job, and you got to have the right tools to do it. And it's not one thing like some people think. It's multiple things. But the difference is the nurse can help you, but the doctor can really help you because he has access to tools. He has access to an MRI machine. He has an EKG. He has a CAT scan. He's got an X-ray. He's got all of those tools that lets him see so he can decide what he really needs to do. And then he uses his team to do that. So when I'm talking about SEO, that's basically what I have is the tool that can X-ray everything your company does. And then we can come up with a plan to get it fixed. How much of that you want fixed? How much are you budgeted to fix? That's all on you at that point.
Hold on 1 second. Okay, I got a wedding venue issue, King. It's the alarm issue. We have an alarm issue, so I need to deal with that.
We'll take care of that. We'll catch y'all later.
All right.
If y'all looking to connect, then go to the website and we're good. Go to my bio.